Quaker Social Action was founded by Quakers 150 years ago, and it's an anti-poverty charity. And the areas of focus, apart from anti-poverty, are homelessness and housing, and also community development. We are a Quaker charity. We're founded by Quakers. We have a heritage, and we are stewards of that heritage. But I think one of the things that's really key to QSA is that it's very much about helping people.
I think it's not a kind of overstatement to say that there are huge challenges facing both the charity sector and also obviously individuals in the UK. QSA is very well placed in London and beyond to tackle some of these challenges, and also through sharing evidence and learnings and really taking some of those findings right to the top and to the people in power to actually change some of the policies that are causing hardship. And that's what really excites me about the organisation. The organisation is so sort of mission focused and so interested in making a real difference to people on the ground, and you can really see that when you speak to people who work at QSA.
I run the Made of Money project for QSA. We support people in London and the UK to manage the challenges of living on lower incomes.
Move On Up project, we provide affordable quality housing and support for young adults who are currently caring for someone or who have cared for someone in the past. Move On Up exists to try to meet the needs of this group of people, young carers, as many have struggled to achieve their goals in life as a result of their caring responsibilities.
I'm one of the library volunteers with Turn a Corner, which is a mobile library for people who are affected by homelessness. It's often very difficult to access libraries because you need ID, you need proof of address, and we're offering something which is, free. It's all about equality, reaching out to those people who don't have the very basic opportunities that we take for granted. It's about trying to help and to make a little difference to their everyday lives. Cook Up is a project run by QSA, which is a free kitchen space for anyone who doesn't have access to one. So that includes people currently experiencing homelessness, as well as people living in hostel accommodation where they may have a room but not access to a kitchen where they can cook for themselves.
When I find this place, it's no more cooking like, oh, I go to cooking no, it's like part of friends. You feel the human again. If you can see, there's people is sharing. It's like a carnival festival, and you're laughing, and you don't want that this time is ending. When I was coming, I was in the darkest moment in my life, and I applied for become a chef. This kitchen, they give us opportunity.
There have been some incredible leaps that have been as a direct result of what QSA has done. The biggest impact QSA can make is in its influencing. I think there's so much potential in the insights that we gather from our projects, and really taking them to decision makers and politicians who in many cases are trying to solve the very problems that we are solving on the ground. I think diversity and inclusion, and really importantly equity and equality, are really central to my values, and I'm really happy to say the values of QSA as well.
The whole of wider society has really woken up to this real drastic lack of equity in our spaces and in our structures and in our systems. Diversity and inclusion, and making that a priority, is just quite simply the right thing to do. I'm a very deep believer in equality and justice. Those are very important values to me, as they are to QSA. And I believe in creating the conditions where those two things can really flourish.
I think the overarching set of values which QSA expresses are very similar and consistent with why I am a Quaker, which is both a religious orientation, but also a belief that religion acts in the world in a positive way to bring about change.
When I first looked at working for QSA, the thing that sort of drew me to it was a sense that runs through all the projects of living, not existing, and helping people to do that and facilitating that for themselves. And that was something that really spoke to me, and it speaks to equality and justice. And it's the nice bit where my values overlap with the QSA values.
There is a rich mixture of compassion, of dignity, equality, justice, truth, integrity, honesty, openness in the way we deliver all our projects. My general honest view in the last 10 months that I've been at QSA is that QSA values and our projects are like a very rich fruit salad with all the necessary ingredients. The values, the QSA values help to guide us, and sometimes they even affirm our values as we deliver our services. And to be honest, that applies to me personally. It has helped to affirm my own values. All our projects alleviate poverty. And I'm really proud to be working for QSA today.
QSA has changed over the 150 years, and we're constantly changing. We try and be responsive to needs as they are now, as they're expressed by the people we work with and by the situation we find ourselves in. And therefore it's constantly changing. The climate we're in at the moment, and the poverty that there is, and there's going to be even more. I'm sure QSA services are going to be more and more in demand. We are small charity, but have a lot of work to do a lot of work and have a lot of work still to do.